Yo, yo, yo. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Games on Fast Forward. We got GamerAttack27. He's been gaming since the womb.
Hello.
Sorry. He'll be running Below the Ocean for us. Very niche game, but very
Yeah.
good game.
Yeah. This game is really underrated. There's I think 15 people in the speedrunning server, if that. So, and I started running it and I found it very fun, so I just want to give it some love.
Yeah. But yeah. Whenever
Hopefully,
you're ready.
yeah, just hopefully show some people for the first time. So, there's 4 different chapters in this game, and you're basically diving underwater trying to find missing treasure in each chapter. And for this run, I'm doing all of them. So, yeah. Time starts when I hit OK on speedrun mode, so I'll give you a countdown. Time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
We're off.
Okay, so you'll see these oxygen tanks here, and you get attached to a little rope. I just realized my freaking audio is muted. Hold on.
Oh, I can hear it.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it does sound. Okay.
Yeah, and basically the ropes, they can only reach a certain distance, and they'll fling you up or just stop you, which allow you to do some interesting platforming. Like here, you tie around this rock, and then you hold up, and you're able to make it all the way up there. So basically, the tethers allow you to pull yourself up and make gaps that you normally wouldn't be able to make, like that one, for example. Chapter 1 is pretty simple. You get a basic introduction to the game's mechanics. Here, I jump around this spike. I barely make it up there. Jump down, grab this, and then keep vaulting up these walls. We go around this. We get a little coyote. We jump there off that rock. And then here we get introduced to the bubbles, where if we jump before or just fall down, we could jump again, which allows us to get a double jump. And they also have a secondary effect, which I'll show off in just a sec. They allow you to climb up these streams here. So we use that to get over that stream here. And then we get the bubble and go through these, get the checkpoint. And then we do a little wall jump off here, which gets us a little bit of extra momentum when we grab that bubble. And then we drop down here. And this section's kind of just a free fall. Just go around, grab the tanks. And we get introduced. So you see that yellow block right there? We basically want our tether to attach to that and then hit that switch, which opens that door. So here we jump at a specific spot, jump up the wall 3 times. And then we're able to get that while the tether is under the yellow block, which saves us a lot of time over wrapping around it. And then we wall jump around this, hit that switch, and then we go to the left. Oh, I accidentally popped my bubble there, but we wall jump there 3 times, get coyote jump, and then we grab this bubble. Is my audio working fine? Does anyone say anything about my audio? Because I muted my thing in the video thing. I didn't know that if I did anything, because I remember something happened with Quincy last time.
Audio is perfectly fine. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah. If there is something wrong, I would tell you though.
We'll jump up this wall, and then we go to the left here, and we're able to hit that switch while our tether goes on the yellow block. And then we finish that up. All right, so that was a 2:48 in game time, so that's pretty good. My best is 2:37 for that, and the record's 2:34. So all in all, pretty solid. So moving on to chapter 2. Chapter by chapter, you get introduced to more mechanics, and we'll soon see in a moment. We'll get introduced to new things. So here we have the mini oxygen tanks. These, unlike the big oxygen tanks, don't really serve as checkpoints, but they just tie you along so you can get through these long sections here. Those big oxygen tanks, they give you a checkpoint, so if you die, you go back to those, but if you collect a mini one, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so this trick I'm about to do is called shell spring, or just turtle skip. That's the more simpler name. So you bounce off this turtle, get this oxygen tank, wall jump off this wall. Ah, dang it, I missed the turtle. Wall jump off this wall, bounce off the turtle, and then bounce off that, do a coyote jump, and then you grab that bubble. And that skips you'd have to go around right and do a really long section, but that skips in. That saves 15 seconds. And then in this section, we have to do a little bit of a tight jump. Let's see if I can hit it here. All right, nice. And that allows us to skip going left and right up to those tanks. And that allows us to catch this cycle. We do have to wait a little bit here because I met it pretty early. And then we drop down here. We kick these crabs. It doesn't really do anything. These hermit crabs don't really do anything. Go here. Wall jump up 3 times. And then we tap left and then jump, which gives us a higher jump. That's what I did in that one section in chapter 1. And we do that again here. Wall jump up that. We wall jump off this wall. And then try and do a coyote jump. I can't hit it for some reason. Oh my god. This is not how this was supposed to go.
Don't worry, take it slow.
Bruh. Bro, hold on, let me kill myself so this is less. Bro, I promise I'm not this bad. Oh my god. Yo, I'm just gonna do the normal way. I'm just gonna do the turtles.
Okay. It's fine. Clever backup.
Bro, oh my god. I promise you I'm not this bad.
Clip with a similar melt.
Okay, it's fine. We
there
made
we
it.
go.
Nothing is wrong. I only lost like 40 seconds. If I have a little bit of extra time after the run, I'll try and show off what I was trying to do. But now that'll take a while. Whatever, it's fine. If I need to, I can just pull up a video.
Yeah.
So we get introduced to these blue bubbles, and if we press A and then hold in a certain direction, that gives us a small little boost, which allows us to make certain gaps. So here, use this to get to this, and then we grab the higher one, which makes you have to slow down a little bit less. And then we are able to make through that section. Here we just go right to left, just in a zigzag, grinding these oxygen tanks. Just hold down, hold up, grab that one. And then we're able to make this cycle here. Very nice. So for this section, we drop down, grab this one, we use it for a little bit, and then drop all the way down. You don't have to grab that second blue bubble. You can, but it's not really needed. And then that little spinning thing, it detaches you from your wire, but you have a 10-second time limit, and if it gets to 0, you're not attached to an oxygen tank, you die. And going in those like little like black bubbles resets it. All right, there we go. So this is a little bit of a free fall, pretty simple. You just fall down. Okay, so here we got more of the yellow blocks. We just jump up here. Attach to this one. And then while you're while you're charged up or yellow or whatever you want to call it, you're able to kill enemies. Which you have to do to open these doors. So you get in this section you get detached from the wire, and then I wall jump off this platform and then hold down to just jump back onto it. And then we use the blue bubble to go up to this one, and then we bubble pull to just detach to that chain. And then I save my bubble, so I'm able to do that again. And then we get launched really high off of this one. Then we hold down so we don't run into the spikes. Oh my god, I shouldn't have said anything. It's okay, guys.
It's fine. We're below the ocean.
True. So let me grab on this one, get this bubble, spin back around. Alright, there we go. I can, because I have lab split open, I can see I've lost 20 seconds. Okay, so sometimes, so we go on this yellow block, and then we jump on this thing, and we're able to stay charged up. Okay, sometimes you just don't stay charged up there for whatever reason, but thankfully it didn't happen. Because that loses a little bit of time. Because you have to re-go on the thing. And then we just run along these yellow blocks, crush all these enemies. And then we just fall all the way down, and then grab the treasure. Alright, so that was like a minute slower than normal, but it's fine. I just had an infinite meltdown in that one section, but it's okay. Alright, moving on to chapter 3. There are 2 really cool skips in this run that you can do. So we actually start by going to the left this time. Normally we go to the right, but throughout this chapter, there's these small yellow pieces. And when you collect them and then go to the switch, it deattaches you from the wire. So you need to collect those and then go to that switch. And that allows you to get past these sections. Okay, so this is the first of 2 really big skips. You swing up, you grab these, and then you hold down while you're falling down, and then you get a really big boost. And we wall jump up, hit this button. Okay, so the clear tanks, they turn you upside down, and you just hold up to smash through the bricks. Or those rocks, I don't know. So we hit that switch, and then... Alright, there we go.
I honestly say barnacles that you smash through. I think that makes sense, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, probably. Bricks, rocks, barnacles, whatever have you. Okay, I have to jump on that one again, because I didn't get any momentum.
There's something about just watching this game. It's like, I don't know, relaxing?
So here, we like hang on this rock, and then we do a coyote jump, which allows us to jump on the big block up there, and then we bounce on that flower to get up to that button. And then here, we wrap ourselves around this block, and when it touches all 4 buttons, you'll charge up, and you'll be able to step on the switch to get off the tether. So just do that again there. And then here, you go to the left, wall jump up here, and then wall jump. And there we go. So overall, it's going pretty well. No major mistakes, really. Definitely a lot better than that for Chapter 2 run.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that skip. You can literally just like launch yourself back, and then when you step on that boost, you can just hold right, and you're able to skip that whole section. It's really cool. I zoned out while I was doing that, so that's my bad. But it's such a cool skip, and it's so easy to do. You literally just hold right after getting launched. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then this room is pretty simple. You just don't want to jump on that flower thing because you get launched into the spikes and die. So then we hit this clear tank, and then we drop down. There's like a little spinny thing up there, but you don't need to use it. This section's pretty straightforward. You just keep getting attached by these things. Yeah, I forgot to, like, the blue oxygen, like the oxygen tanks are like already blue, the small ones, those you can attach to those. Like the ones with the hooks on them. You just attach to them and you're able to just get launched. Okay, so here we do a coyote jump, and then we do another coyote jump, and that allows us, because we'd have to grab that like upside down tank and wrap all the way around, but if you do the coyote jump there, you don't have to do that. This is I'm probably gonna commentaries curse it on my own run, but this is actually a really good chapter 3. One of my best one.
No worry, I'll curse it for you. This is a really good chapter 3.
Nice, thank you. Okay, so we just have to wait for these jellyfish, and then we use the boost, and then we get launched all the way over here. Then we grab on this clear tank, and then hit that button. So for this section, we attach it to this clear tank, and then we just collect all the pieces of the switch. And we don't want to grab this one yet, because it's better to grab this one, and then grab this one, because then the last one will be closer, so you're spending less time moving. So then you break these, get that switch, grab the bubble, jump up that stream of bubbles, and then jump off that, and then bounce on this flower thing with the bubble, and then here we grab this clear tank, and then we just kill each of these jellyfish with the while I'm charged up. There we go. And then we grab each of these, and we're upside down, so we're able to just like go up. This is really good. Wow. Oh frick, wrong one. All right, 453. That's really good.
And we're off to chapter 4.
Yeah, because I left the end that one. Yeah. For context, my PB there was a 452.
Oh.
So that's really solid. Okay. Now for chapter 4. So you don't have to jump over any rocks at the start of this one, you just walk to the right. And here, we get the yellow bubbles, which are kind of like the blue bubbles, but they boost you a lot more. Ignore the mess up I had there. And they allow you, like, even when your tether is like, you're like, you can't reach like with the tether, you're still able to use the yellow bubbles to like reach past it. So basically just give you a lot more distance. So we coyote jump off of this, get that yellow bubble. And then if you boost with the yellow bubble while running into an enemy, you get it back. Okay, so we do this skip here. We jump off of this door, and then we charge up there. Nice. And then here, this section's pretty simple. Just charge there. Okay, so this strat, we jump where this yellow bubble is, and then boost up in order to get up there and skip that section. Thankfully, I hit first try. I almost never do that. So let me just jump up here. Grab this tank. Grab this bubble. Then boost up there. Then, oh, dang it. Hold on. We hit this enemy, and then hit that. Switch. There we go. Okay, these spikes, we could speed up this section a little bit by just hitting those last four before they can actually, like, hit the ground. And then we get detached from this, but then we get into this. I don't know what this is called. I guess I call it a black circle, but this is a rectangle, so I guess just, I don't even know. Water. And then we can just jump through the whole section. Okay, so these blocks, you can press up to attach yourself to them with your tether, and then you just detach once you hit the switches. It's important for this one that I get on like the very edge, because then I do this wall jump, and then I'm able to make this jump. Oh, I missed it barely. Spoke too soon, but okay. Jump on this one. Jump. And then wall jump up here, grab this. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, this is... Why? Why is it doing this? Oh my god, whatever. That's not what you're supposed to do at all. I don't know why I wouldn't go back up, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's
okay,
fine.
so there's these little white switches here, or buttons, and whenever you charge it to them, you get your charge back. So you just do that for the section 2 to charge all the way up here. Or boost all the way up. Whatever have you. So let me do this again here. And then we just hit these on the way out just so we get a little bit of extra boost. Then, okay, so we boost off of this one. I literally learned how to do this because I used to always just try and like fiddle my way to where I can like boost over to the last oxygen tank there without hitting the spike. But it turns out that you can just hit the spike to get your boost back, so I was just doing that wrong the whole time. And then, so we drag this one all the way over here, and when we drag it there, it hits the door. Then we get this yellow bubble. We boost up here, and then as soon as we hit this one, we get charged up, so we're able to just hit that switch. Oh, frick, I went the wrong way. Oh my god. That's fine. Just loses a little bit of time. And we let those spikes hit. Go over here. Make those spikes fall down. Okay, so this section is pretty difficult. These blue balls, they grow, and then when they're like, when they get big, they shoot out projectiles. So you kind of just have to like feel your way around them. There we go. And then this section, we get to this yellow tank, and then we can just hit. Ah, dang it! What I was trying to do is hit that yellow tank, and then hit the 2 blue balls in order to kill them. And then we hit this one, and then after that we just go left to right here. All right, time ends when I grab this last treasure.
Gotcha. And
Time.
1829.
Okay,
Very cool.
It's kind of crazy. We did me and Mark did like a rehearsal before this just to make sure we were doing commentary. Despite the meltdown I had at chapter 2, that was actually faster than the one we did.
No way. That was epic. Chad was saying this reminded them of like Pico 8 games. I actually don't know what those are, but cool. I'm guessing like pixel games.
Yeah.
retro games. I don't know, but thank you, Gamer, for running below TS Ocean for us. Get it right, below TS
You're
Ocean.
welcome. Okay. Can I shout out some people real quick?
Go ahead. I was gonna tell you.
Okay, so let me just list some names here. Shout out to a Singular Pretzel, Panella, Jiggly Ball, and Puzzle Boy. They're just awesome people, and they were really welcoming when I first got into this community. And shout out to Jiggly Ball because he came up with a couple of strategies that I use in Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. So I wouldn't have gotten as good at those if it weren't for him. So huge shout out to him for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly.
Alright, then next up we have Jellyscape, another niche game actually, but we have the objectively best runner, the definitive best runner of Jellyscape running that for us. But yeah, Gamer, thank you so much for running the game.
Yeah, thanks to Mark for hosting this event. Just thanks to everyone who participated. It's just great to be able to get together as a community and do things like this.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
All right.
I'll see you in a bit, Gamer.
all right, bye.